All I said was I can believe why Q questions it.
Why is that?
Understand why she questions it, because when you're younger and you have those things that you missed, you
Mm-hmm.
desire it when you get older. So if
Mm.
you didn't see a two-parent household in your home, but maybe the friend down the street do, that's gonna make you want to be like, you know what, like this child had a better life, like growing up. I wish I could have that. So you grow up and do that.
No. Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's not fair, because the work that it take to make a marriage work, that desire is not enough to hold up. But if you actually see it, okay, my dad stayed with her for this long. That's a huge difference versus just the one. Think about how many things you don't wanted to do with your life, but as soon as you got into it and seen what it consists of, we stopped doing it. But that one ain't enough.
But
I
still
still
think
love you though, Mary.
But
Yeah.
listen though,
I feel like so many things can happen too where it can turn you off as well, to be like, I ain't getting married. Look at they ass arguing again. I ain't doing this shit.
I know a lot of people over the age of 35 that's more single than a $2 bill. So and they come out of two-parent households. So that's what I'm saying. I would be curious to know what the real number is, because it's giving like, damn, what did y'all really see? You know what I mean? It's the same thing when people say, and I'm not advocating for any particular group or myself in this, but it's like when people say the ignorant shit, like if two people of the same sex raise a child, the child's gonna be gay because that's what they're seeing. That's not factual. You know what I'm saying? It's like, think about that. Where the fuck do gay people come from? Hetero couples. And a lot of times I've seen hetero couples together. But some of that trauma comes from shit that they saw that they didn't like, or experiences they had amongst hetero people. So it's like, I don't really subscribe to that whole thing of kids need to see the mother and the father and the this and the that, and that's gonna make them better than most other people in society. Like, some of y'all be fucked up. No disrespect to you, Hamp, because you got your shit. Like, I see you, but I'm just saying, like coming out of two-parent household, I don't be seeing everybody benefiting from that shit.
No, I'm thinking about it. Like, so you saying when they come from that, they strive for that almost.
It makes
to
you
like
work
be
harder.
married, so they don't duplicate the same burdens that got put on them, or curses or whatever.
Right. Yes, that's why I agree with you.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't think it's super. I could see how it could happen, but I think more so if you come up in that structure, you're more likely to duplicate that structure.
Hopefully it was healthy.
That's not what she said though.
Huh?
You said if you come up in that
Mary, let me say something to you now. If you want me to get on your ass, I will. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying
I didn't even say I said what she said back, and then I said I think that here's what's actually happening. So I acknowledged the point. I seen how it made sense, and then I said, but here's why I disagree. That's how debates happen.
You never said this is why I disagree.
What did I say?
Run that shit back.
Yeah. Relax, Playboy. Them braids is tight. I'm telling you. Well, I literally told Q what she said made sense.
It made sense.
People duplicate what they see. So right? They come up in a certain structure.
I disagree. It doesn't sound like
I'm not done. That's why Asia said, I hope it's healthy. Because she heard my point, but she just wanted to qualify it. Why, if it's not healthy, then they may not duplicate it. Right? So that was almost her pushback to it of what I said. You see?
Okay.
It's still bullshit though, Mary, because you think about even a lot of let's keep it real. A lot of our earlier Black families, right? They had grandma and grandpa, good ass people. He was a hard worker, never put his hands on grandma, wasn't a drinker, went to church, all that shit, right? Grandma was like, she was that woman, right? And then what the fuck end up coming out of that? Niggas is on drugs, marrying whole alcoholics. It's like, you didn't see that shit. Where the fuck did that come from? And fucked up a whole generation of kids. So seeing that positive example, I don't think it like I think the message that you're sending is that it almost guarantees a great chance. So like if you say you had 7 or 8 kids, probably one of your children had a really good marriage that modeled that marriage of grandma and grandpa back in those days.
This is
or in some type of toxic relationship or something that it probably ended divorce, or you had an auntie or uncle and you saw a lot of bullshit within their marriage that did not exist when they were growing up.
And this
Drugs. Sis. Final thought.
Just have a good night, everybody. I guess I'll see you next Tuesday.
Word. Mary.
We need to keep trying to build stronger Black families to help our Black little boys and girls.
Word. Ro.
The remedy to fix the Black community is to teach our children about the country that they live in and how to survive in it.
Word. Q.
I'm with a Black woman for real. My baby Chocolate. Y'all be safe.
Word.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
my bad. Go ahead.
They like, ha ha. I know that's right. Big up. My final thought is Black people open a book, read, educate yourself, understand politics, understand legislation, understand your people, understand who you are, understand where you came from so you can know where you're going. Just educate yourself. Education is so pivotal, so that you can break the shackles of your mind off.
Word. Mike.
we have everything we need as a community to succeed. We got Black colleges, Black banks, chambers of commerce, businesses, apps, politicians, and it's really just we need to start supporting each other and being unapologetically Black.
Word. Mr. White.
Let's continue to improve our communication with each other. Let's continue to show each other grace, because Black men are worth it, Black women are worth it, and together there's nothing we can't do.
Yeah, man. 100% agreed, man. I think all the sentiments tonight were valid because they a lot of people provided some substantive thought behind them, regardless if you agree or not. Right? I think entertainment is in disagreement, but at the end of the day, you still gotta hear it. I think that's the key. Yeah. So I know Adrian touched on it, but I don't think the church is the answer. But if we can agree on a particular set of instructions, I think we would be much better off. I'll give you guys one gem. You could throw it out if you want to. If you go to Exodus 22, verse 16, sex is marriage. I wish I would have known that before I start busting all these chicks down. It's a lot of them too.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Imagine how much different life would be if we all knew that and conducted ourselves in that way. You feel me? Just a little something. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.